So in my class, in my African American Studies class called Black Love, which is about black
Black love.
people and how they love and stuff.
We love black love.
One of the questions that was brought up, we were talking about strippers,
Oh, I
and
can't say that word correctly.
really,
Scrippers.
wow,
Yeah. Scrippers.
yeah,
Strings.
we're talking about sex work,
Okay.
which is highly, criminalized. It's stigmatized. It's everythingized.
But people love it, but they
But
don't want people to profit off it.
people, they don't want people to profit off of their own body,
Mm-hmm.
but they want to profit off of it themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't make any sense. It's like college sports, but
Oof.
let's not let's
There's
not
an episode for another day.
let's not change
Because,
the topic.
we love, capitalizing off black bodies and minds.
Yeah,
But we don't like to profit you or give you your correct, rights and financial flexibility.
it's all black. It's all
Yeah.
Yep.
Like, the world would not be moving without black creators.
Yeah, and people hate to hear it, but
It's a fact.
and people love to bring up like, oh, what about Hispanic people? What about Asian people?
We're talking about black people here.
No, no. We're not even talking about black people. We're talking about the darkest people in your country created everything for you.
Mm.
So even the
And you hate
non-black, most melanated people are probably the ones who originated most of your culture, especially in Latin America, probably Asia. I can't really speak for y'all, but
We make moves.
yeah. But anyway, fuck, we just went off topic, but that
Yeah,
was a
it's a
good
fact.
point.
That's a
Anyway.
great point.
It's a good point anyway. Sex work. We had a question in our Black Love class, and it was directed towards us by our professor or one of the TAs, and she was like, "Would you let your daughter be a prostitute or be a stripper?" And a lot of people said no.
Okay.
Why? And that was the entire discussion as to why we sort of would let other people be strippers. We're all for sexual liberation and stuff, but we wouldn't let our kin do what strippers do. And a lot of people said it's because it's an unsafe environment. First of all, I wouldn't. But anyway, I'm gonna get to that.
Okay.
But a lot of people had said that it's an unsafe environment. It's an unsafe workplace. A lot of people implied that sex workers and strippers only do it because they have to and not because they want to. And if they had all the money in the world or whatever, all their needs met, then they wouldn't be doing that. I personally just don't feel comfortable with it. But I also I can't pretend like, I don't watch porn or like
profit of
enjoy sex work.
So black love, and why? So you say you're just not comfortable with your child being, but you say you benefit, because you watch porn.
I
and
definitely
stuff
benefit like emotionally and physically with like enjoying what they put out, but I just wouldn't feel comfortable with my child, albeit like daughter or son or whatever they are. Like I just wouldn't feel comfortable. Like, and that's just me. Like, I wouldn't want them to be out there because I also perceive it. There are people out there who probably enjoy doing porn and doing what they do.
Of course.
But I perceive it as like if my kid feels like they have to do that, I failed them. And that hurts me, And so
okay.
Yeah, and so it's a tough question. Like it's like
I think no, you could go.
It's like I don't want to feel. It's like I don't want to feel that way because it sounds offensive. First of all, to people who actually do this.
Right.
But that's just how I perceive it.
This is how I perceive it. I don't really actually think of what my kids are gonna do at 23. I don't even think it doesn't even cross my mind. I don't care. I don't care. It's not something I even think about. Like when they're here, I don't think about it. It's not even for me. It's not even hypothetical. It's like I don't really have the answer for that. Like when I cross that path, I'm gonna cross that path. When it's about sex work, I feel like a lot of people who are sex workers have good jobs or quit their jobs to be sex workers because they enjoy it. I've read stories of people who work
All right,
for
but you
corporate
can't.
America.
You can't pretend. Don't pretend like.
No, I'm not saying that's all. I'm not saying that.
I feel like the majority. Would you say the majority?
No, I'm just saying some people who are in sex work, it's not because they need it, it's because they want it, right? There are some people who are like, man, I have some bills to pay and I'm about to grind on OnlyFans or whatever, and I'm going to do what I have to do to bring in some bank. If that's what you got to do, you got to do that. Like, it is what, like, I have no say in it. Like, live your life. You could do what you want to do with your body, your mind, your cash. I support it 110%. Again,
are you talking to your child right now?
I don't care about my kid.
Don't you can't just dodge the question like that.
I can't. I really don't have as one way or another. Like for me, okay. And my daughter said, "Hey, Dad, at 18, I want to be a stripper."
I don't think they would tell you.
If I find out, I'll be like, "Damn, I wish."
Awkward. It's awkward.
Okay, let's do it. Okay, let me put my mind there. I'm here now. Okay, I'm talking to my future daughter, son, non-binary kid, right? Hey, Dad, you just found out I'm a sex worker, or I script. My first reaction, like, damn, I wish you were willing to tell me that. Like, I want us to have that relationship that you can tell me it's weird or whatever, but I would want to know. Are you safe? Yes, I'm safe.
Okay.
Are you happy? I'm happy. Are you being taken care of? I'm being taken care of. Is it financially good for you? Yes, financially good for you. Do you want to do it? Yes, I want to do it. Then I don't care.
Okay.
I'm asking those 5 to 6 questions, and then I don't care. Go ahead and do it. I may give you I'm just gonna be like, you should have told me, but that's their life. Like, their kids are not my property. Do what you want to do. If it makes you happy, if you're safe, and if that's actually what you want to do, go ahead and do it. I'm your father, but I'm not your, like, freaking
daddy.
Yeah, I'm not. I am so disgusted with you. So disgusted. Okay, but going back to that, like, yeah, I'm your dad, but I'm not. You're still a person. Like, even at 16, we wonder, like, yo, I'm a human being. Like, notice me. Like, I'm like, as a father and as a parent in the future, I'm most definitely gonna allow my kids to do what they want to do. If they're not hurting other people in the process, I don't really care. Go ahead, do it. Yeah, that's my answer to that question.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's fair.
I know. It's really fair.
I'm satisfied.
You're satisfied, but yeah, I feel like it's tough. I think demonizing it is really, like, people really out here demonizing it.
Yeah.
Trying to make it seem like people should be ashamed of it, but you go home and watch it.
I feel like I would love my child, nonetheless.
Yeah, no, yeah, I'm gonna love my kid. Man, I'm gonna be the greatest father ever.
I'd be really sad.
What?
I would be really sad. Depending on the way I find out, because I would feel really awkward. Because I don't like talking with my parents about sex. I just kind of avoid that whole lifestyle situation because it feels intensely awkward for me.
My bad.
That's okay. It just feels intensely awkward for me. I don't know why. It just makes me uncomfortable. So I couldn't imagine talking to my own child about sex in that way, in the way that, like, I just found out you were doing porn.
Right. Porn and scripting are 2 different things.
Yeah. I mean, it depends. But,
but do what you want to do. For me, I want to create an environment where my kid is comfortable enough to tell me anything. Like, I don't care if it's awkward. We're gonna talk it out. That's just my energy. That's my energy in all my relationships, all my interactions. I want you to feel comfortable and tell me certain things that you may. Oh, well, this may be a little awkward, but I will tell you nonetheless. So listen, if you're happy, if it's making you good money, if you feel safe, you feel comfortable, and you actually want to do it, I will not stop you. I will support you most definitely. And if you want to quit that and do something else, I'm gonna help you do that too. I'm a supportive father. If you're not harming other people,
you gonna be in the crowd at the strip club? Like,
no, I'm not. That's strike 2, man. One more thing, I'm a real think. I'm thinking about getting a new co-host. You said you was
gonna be supportive.
I'm gonna be supportive, but, like, I'm not going to the club.
Get a new co-host. You gonna have to find a new show. Like
you don't have complete creative control.
I'm the production team.
I'm the creative. I am the content. Period. You can't create something without content. Boom, boom. Oof.
Yes, you can.
Oof.
This is gonna be whack.
Oh, so you guys like trash things? I see. But no, like for me, I'm just gonna support you. I'm not like gonna be in the crowd or whatever. But do what you want to do. Whatever makes you happy, unless it's dangerous and it's hurting other people. Yeah, that's my future is
okay.
Kane's idea.